welcome to another world music presentation video from the FSU Collegiate chapter of MTNA. My name is Alex Barton, and today we'll be learning a little bit about this piece, Flowing Streams Beneath a Little Bridge. So to start off, I thought we would talk a little bit about the composer. His name is Edward Han Jiang. He was originally born in China, but then he moved to British Columbia in Canada. And he's a successful pianist, composer, and also educator and pedagogue. His compositions have been widely successful with performances in China, Italy, Canada, the US. Also, Radio France regularly plays his pieces, and he's a commissioned RCM artist. And one of the pieces that showed up in the RCM is um, this piece, which I'll just tell you a little bit about. It's RCM Level 4, so it's in their Level 4 celebration series. But it's also in a few other places. Initially, he wrote it as part of a set of pieces called Children's Corner, which was published in 2020. But it was also released as part of the Piano Miniatures from China collection. And you can see from the publisher, pieces in this collection have been carefully selected as being most representative of Chinese culture. So he's not only very active in Canada, but he's also drawing on cultural practices and music from his country of origin, which is really cool. A few pedagogical aspects of this piece. You'll notice looking at the music right off the bat, it's a changing meter. It's actually not as difficult as it looks. It's changing 5/8 and 3/8, but 5 plus 3 is 8. So it's mostly in 4/4 except for a few spots. And because flowing water under a little bridge, it's less about a specific pulse. You don't need to feel it in 5/8 and then feel it in 3/8. This is more just to kind of organize what's happening. I think of it as kind of similar to more of Debussy's kind of atmospheric works, where we're painting kind of a picture. We're not telling this massive story. But if you're learning the piece and you're learning it by looking at the music, it can be difficult. And because it's atmospheric, it's important that it still be interesting. So with that phrase direction and being aware of the more subtle dynamic contrast, he has lots of mezzo piani, mezzo forti, and then crescendos and decrescendos. So making sure that the performer adheres to those will actually help in phrase direction, kind of giving it a sense of shape. Also very important is the legato touch. It's water. It needs to be very calm, smooth, but also clear. There are some rhythmic challenges just starting with this piece. It might be a little difficult to line things up. As you can see, we have some dotted notes, and not everything is certainly not a homophonic texture. So that's good to be aware of. I would recommend just subdividing, making sure you know exactly where everything falls, and it's pretty easy. That's it. I hope you enjoy this piece and this presentation. Thank you very much.